All right, welcome back to some Farming Simulator 25. We're back in the Alps RP, live RP, and oops, leave that alone. I got so tired last night I had to just stop and not do anything else. Anyway, we've got a lot of time to do stuff, but not a whole lot. Alright, I didn't get to record as much as I wanted today, but I figured I'd go on and come over here and stream at least 2 hours. I'm probably going to bed tonight sooner than later, and I'm just... Right now, I am miserable. My back is hurting so bad, I don't know what to do. We've got to put in a new thing here, so I'm going to go ahead and move these down a little bit. Alright, I'm thinking about putting in a garage, like a shed instead, and I'm not feeling like doing a whole lot of stuff today, so we're going to put what we got going on, we're going to just do it by hand. I'm not feeling like doing tons of work, so we will work. I'm just not feeling good. My back is hurting so bad, and I took some medicine, some pain medicine, so hopefully it'll help. But my back is hurting so bad, I don't really know what to do right now, and I haven't been feeling the best today, but every time I try to do anything, as soon as I'm feeling a little bit better, it's immediate. She starts hollering, "Oh, I need to go," and she flops back, and I have to pick her up, and it's hurting me so bad. I'm gonna have to put her in a home or something. I can't do it. I'm hurting myself too bad. I just cannot do it anymore. Mama, you see my new truck we got? It was on sale. It's a big old truck. Actually, for the garage, that's fine. I'm thinking about, instead of having those, actually having an actual garage. We don't have a lot of money. There is, this guy that I could use, and I think that he could fit there, but I mean, he's 106,000. There used to be one like that was 44,000. It was in 22, I think. It was that one that I just showed to start with, and it was a little bit less, but and she's been lying about that. I mean, constantly lying about that, saying, "Oh, I called them. They didn't answer." That's a lie. She is 100% lying. Hey, Miss Dolphin. Alright, if y'all were not here or y'all fell asleep last night, I'm going to show y'all some stuff. But just to let y'all know what's going on. We had to buy a new tractor because the Ford or the Lizard, whatever it is, I think it's a Ford. It's a Ford. And the Landini. Both of those, neither one have a 3-point hitch on the front. I could have used this guy, but he's one of my workers. The blue one, New Holland's one of my workers. This is my main puller, and this is one of my workers. So I have only for my farm these two little tractors, and they've done everything except for they cannot do rolling with this roller I got. So I bought a tractor to do rolling, and this is it. Beautiful tractor. I love it, but we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy around here as well. All right. So I am thinking that we're going to replace these sheds eventually. But and Mama, I'm miserable right now. I'm hurting so bad, and every time I start feeling better, and I'll say I'm finally feeling a little better, I gotta go right now. It's like she is determined I have to pick her up, and she thinks it's funny or something. I don't know if it's because I told on her that she wouldn't lift a finger to do anything for herself or what's going on, but well, look at there. I did not know you could do that. Well, hello there, little one. Oh, hello. Hello there, baby. Are you trying to headbutt me? There's a big floofy. It's a big floofy. Oh, yeah. So, if y'all also didn't see that's all of our cow barns that we have. We've got 3. One for cows, one for water buffalo, one for breeding cows, and one for milk cows. So, we've got some cows in here. Are these... Yeah, brown Swiss. They're okay. What y'all girls doing? What y'all doing? Where you running to, huh? Oh, hello, baby. So this is our milk truck. We don't have a place to put it yet, so I'm not sure about this. But what we're doing right now is we are clearing out over here now. This has already got some in it. It says this manure heap is not connected to anything. What in the world? Why do they do that? So we cut down several trees last night. We got some things going over here. Miss Dolphin, we bought the carpentry and we've got furniture being made. We've got 62,000 liters of wood. I think before we left, yeah, we bought something. I don't know how well this is going to work. Hey, I'm trying to see what this does. Me? No. I'm not fussing. This thing can't pick one up, can it? Okay. All right, we're going to attempt to use this thing, see how it goes. Me, I'm not fussing, I state facts. If I don't like this, then we're going to get rid of it, and it'll be something that we can sell for more than we actually bought it for once I fix it. But we'll just have to see how it goes. You know, last night we played for 6.5, almost 7 hours, and I never seen the train a single time. I'm wondering if the train is stopped for some reason. After we have done this work, we can sell this if we want. This one was on sale for $219,000. It was like 60% off or something, so I figured we might as well try to use it. So what kind of car is that, Miss Rebecca? No, I don't have enough food really, but okay, I'll be all right. This one says not connected then. Yeah, we've got stuff, but we don't have what we were supposed to, I guess. I don't know. That's cool. I'm glad you found you something. Right, he has fixed us up. Do you want to see your floofy, Mr. Floofy? Now, we accidentally done something I didn't mean to do. There's a baby Floofy. Hello there. He's a middle-aged Floofy. Look at him prancing. There's a baby Floofy. He can still barely stand up. Hello, Big Mama. Hey, Nameless. We got a bunch of babies. I'm going to have to put in another barn somewhere just to put the babies in to let them grow up. And I just turned it on speech chat. Just now. Alright. So these may not work. I don't know. We may end up having to delete these and put in the original ones. I am not sure. This thing is cool, but it can't handle 2 big trees at one time. If I could get the thing set up right, I might actually like this one better. The base game one I can use, but it has some problems. This one you can't tilt the head like you do with the other one. This tree's too large. Does it say how to... Huh. I'm not sure. Not sure. No, I can't cut him, but There's a few of them up here I can cut. Oh. It is a little bit more stable, at least. And you can go straight down with it. That's cool. A little too close. I'm just trying to clear out this little patch of land. I don't think this one has an automatic thing where you can turn it to it. clue why it just done that. By the way, y'all, I'm only planning on being on about 2 hours, 3 hours tonight. I'm hurting really bad. Unless my back starts feeling better, I'm just not going to be able to do much more tonight. Okay. Go. It's not a bad harvester, but you can't see. And nameless. You know that unless I have speech chat up, I can't see anybody. I can pick it up. I'm just gonna throw it over here. You go to turn around sometimes and it just stings them. We're going to use game physics and push them. $73,000. All right. Welcome back. That tree has got a second tree inside of it. All right, I think that we've got a good bit in there that should do good for us right now. I'm just going to leave these machines up here on this hill if I can get that up here. That thing is hard to get up here. Welcome back, Miss Nameless. Where'd you go? So, I want to know, any of y'all at all, if y'all had a PC in this game, would you want to play this online with me? We could have a roleplay server. Y'all would have to have a computer. You could have a PlayStation or something. I could do crossplay. But we wouldn't be able to do a lot of stuff if we only had crossplay. I know I have a few people that have been wanting to join me on an online game, but I usually don't do online stuff. So that's why I'm asking. All right, we don't have to have this guy over here right now. There he is. I was like, where'd that tractor go? Okay. Mama, you here? Are you trying to say something? This is a tree be gone. And it absolutely takes these stumps out, just touching them. No, let me tell y'all. The first time I was ever in a tree, it was on 22. I'm delivering wood. And my wood is strapped down. And the damn... I go to unstrap it, and when I do, my tractor goes whoosh, straight up in the air, goes whoo, and I fall in a tree a half a mile away. There's a video clip of it on YouTube and not Instagram, but what do you call it? TikTok, where I just boom, I went straight up in the air and right through everything. And so I was one day we were trying to harvest something on this one, and I said, you know, it's just a shame that you can't harvest some things without having such a hard time with it. And we had such a hard time. I picked the tractor up. It was a swivel tractor or something. I know it had something on the back of it. We had finished the contract, so I didn't need it anymore. Picked that thing up, swung it around like that, and I let it go. And it went halfway across the map up in the tree. And in one of the video series, we done a thing where we actually had stuff up in a tree on purpose. Okay. Just so y'all know, these right here are not connecting properly. It's saying that they're there, but it's not connected. I don't know why. If anybody does know why certain manure heaps no longer connect, please let me know. See, no manure heap, no manure heap, no manure heap. None of them have a heap anymore. So I've got to get all this manure out, and we got to get the manure out, and then we've got to put it somewhere, I guess in my spreader, and from there, I guess, I'm not sure. I guess we can do that. I don't know why suddenly I'm having really sharp pains. Like, it's not a sharp pain, but a really jabbing pain in my bottom of my left heel. So we'll take these two manure heaps out and try to put in the single one that is the base game one that seems to still work. Holy crap. Literally. Holy moo crap. Maybe we could call it moly crap. I'm wondering if it's because I have multiples and it's doing something with that, or what's going on. So the problem with this particular one is that even though it's a pretty cool looking one, it's fairly large, is you have to do the stuff on the side, and I have to make sure I've got room to get through, so it has to be in a place that will give me space. So nothing back here then. I think we got that even. And we've got the thing right here so we can get the manure out of that. This is connected to all three, so I'm happy. I don't know if we'll do the sheep and stuff. Really not sure if we'll do it. Hard to see how to back stuff up sometimes. I'm going to show y'all the best and easiest way. Have men pick it up and move it. Okay. I have to get it fertilized one more time. After these have been harvested next time, we've got to mulch them first, and that will give us the final percentages that we need. All right. Okay. I got a question for y'all. The rest of September, we're probably not going to have a whole lot to do. So, do we skip through September? Do we go ahead and put in some fields of grass? We could actually mow the meadow that's already there and get a head start on it, or we could just put in fields of grass. If we put in fields of grass, do we actually plow them and like do all of that stuff ourselves, or do we go through and do we just use the menu to make the fields? And the fields will be located right here will be one that we can make. We've got this area. We have this area here. So we can make a large field, or either a large field or a facility of some sort somewhere. We could flatten out some of this land here and put in more barns, or like we could do barns over here, do our sheep over here or something. This is going to be our house, but we do have a house in this, so we don't necessarily need a house. I just figured that we would put in an actual house. Did y'all see a light flash behind me or something? That's weird. Anyway, let me know what y'all think we should do. I also am going to need to put in a pallet storage or a bale storage. Now, we were thinking about maybe doing a few productions there. This bale storage we could put back up over here where this is. We can have the bale storage right here. So, any ideas? Any ideas at all? I'd like to know. Okay. I think we're going to sell that and then move that over here. So and I think we'll move this back over here as well. I don't care where it's at. If we can, we're just going to sell it to one of these things over here. Nope. Oh boy. I don't know where to put it then. You can't, if you take out the thing for it, and look, it's already put another one back. I'm glad I did not. Alright. Any pallets that are spawned in this one here, if you take out this thing, they will automatically be gone. Not gone, but they'll be taken away from you, basically. So you can't touch them or do anything. The only thing you can do is basically go into your XML file and delete that. Okay, hold on. Small farmers market is $10,000. The big farmers kiosk is 70. An actual farmers market. Well, I don't think we have a farmers market here. All right. So, question. Do we put in a farmer's market? Do we put in one of the $15,000 farmers markets? Do we put in a small farmer kiosk or a big farmer kiosk? I will say small or the decorated farmers market. Which one would y'all rather us put in? I can put in, what is this? Okay. Granny's Farm Shop. Okay. Small to start. So it's $10,000. I'm not exactly sure where we'll put it, but okay. We'll put it there. And now we're going to, we got it. Really quickly, go into the build menu and delete this. We'll delete this. Okay. We can put bales in here. We can get our honey pallets from right here. We can visit our cows, our moo cows. There we go. Now. We can park something in here. We can store other stuff in there if we want. I believe that when you get stuff out, it might go in there. I don't really know. I don't remember. What the heck am I doing wrong? I let go of it and it stops. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, I guess. I'm pressing the button you press on, called Wild Angler. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to watch the tutorial again or something because I don't remember how to do it. I know you got to keep that little thing in there, but you got to keep the fish in the area that's going there, but it's not letting me get enough time to do it. By holding and releasing the input, you can move the hook up and down. When the hook is level with the fish, the progress bar on the left is filling. Otherwise, the bar will sink. When the progress bar is full, the catch is completed. If it's empty, it has escaped. Oh, hold on. I see. I got a fish on a plaque, y'all. Darn, I was trying to catch my dinner. Going for a job. Jog, not a job. Alright, so what are we doing? Are we turning any of these fields into stuff, or what are we going to do? Hey, we've got one we can do. Okay, except, yeah, we've got one we can do. I thought I was at the Alpine Sawmill. Maybe I've not been here yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is that a way out? Yeah, it is. Okay. We'll leave that open. So we do actually have a truck that we can use if we need to transport stuff, but I don't really want to transport anything. Park over here. I don't want to transport stuff if I don't have to. If it's that one job, we'll do it. The others, no. Okay. Now that that's done, we've made some money. Where's that one going to? It's going way up here to the carpentry. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So, I do believe we already own this one. So it looks like that grass could be cut. Let's see, what do we have that we can use? I don't have a forage wagon. We can bale it up. We've got a mower. We don't have a windrower or a tedder, so we don't have a windrower or a tedder. I wonder if this could come with. I wonder if it could do a bag on the back. This is the MZ54. I need to see if I can find that. That right there might be what it needs, but I don't know. Oh, MZ54. Yeah, look. Okay. So we also have that, but I don't like those. They don't work good for me. If we get a baler, I want a square baler. And if I'm not mistaken, we already looked through these, and all of the square balers were pretty bad. This one is a square baler, but it's kind of small. It's old, and it could be a better price. I'm sure I'll find one that's a better price. This is a windrower, so we'll probably pick that up. Okay. We've got the entire mower in here. So we'll have to do that. I do not have one of these guys, but oh well. Just letting y'all know, I'm only going to be on for about 2 to 2.5 hours tonight, probably. So it's not going to be too much longer. I'm not really feeling too well tonight. I'm in a lot of pain. So, this is a 19,000. We could actually. We don't have to get a new one. We've got the side one. That takes 160 horsepower, and our mower is not 160 horsepower. So, all right, let's go ahead and purchase this. I didn't see another mower, so we want the BTK seat model 2 with armrest. Patchers, we want a rear hitch. I guess that'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about the colors. Just go ahead and purchase it as is. Okay. So then we've got this guy that's supposed to go with him. Capacity 6,000. Buy it. The extra capacity costs more than the thing itself. All right, and then going down, we had the mowing deck for it as well. If I go past it, y'all yell at me. There it is. We got a trash can that we can move. Man, that's neat. Mechanical log leveler. I'm not sure what the heck that is or how that would work. All right, going on down. Now, I wouldn't mind having that, but we decided we were going to do furniture on this. So we have an ape. Now, we do have this guy, but like I said, I just don't want to mess with that. So. Okay. Oh, whoa. There's the train. There it is. First time I've seen it in 2 days. I'm probably going to buy that trash can too. I always need a trash can I can move around, so that's going to be cool. Take this over here to the shop, get him fixed up. didn't get the windrower. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We just done a job that gave us $30,000, $32,000. So I'm going to put in something that cost $30,000. Somehow went past it, apparently. What the heck is it? Come on. It shouldn't be that far down. It should be right there. It is. What color? Actually, I like that white. Okay. All right. So we can do a few things. Right now we can make hay, which will be okay. We can make 1,000 grass equals 1,000 silage. Same thing with hay. 1,000 equals 1,000 silage. So TMR, we need to do just hay and silage, it looks like. But 2,000 of each one. So ooh, bad thing though is we have straw right here beside of it, and I do not want to use my straw. So we would want to do this one here. Oh, wait. Silage digestate. Okay, no. Total mixed ration 2 is just hay and silage. And we'll go ahead and activate that. All right. So grass silage, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll try to make grass silage and hay out of the same thing. So we're going to activate that. We're going to activate that. And it should be fine at that point. So that way we don't have to actually change it over ourselves. Straw to silage, I'm not going to do that because I've got the other. But straw to silage is only $2. Hadron is 24. That's okay. So grass to silage, yeah, that's fine. We'll do it that way to where we have. I guess what we should do is plant a cornfield and get chaff. I'm thinking about trying out that that weird thing, horseplay, and seeing if I can get it to work. back tonight to drive. I was fine until I had been recording, and I went downstairs to help her, and she says, I told her, I said, I'm so glad you didn't have to go to the bathroom yet. I said, my back is feeling okay for now, and oh, I gotta go right now. I'm like, well, you just told me you didn't have to go. Well, I gotta go now. I think she wants to hurt me. I'm gonna put her in a damn rest home or something. I just can't deal with her anymore. I'm tired of my back hurting so damn bad. I'm miserable right now, and I don't think she even cares. So this little guy is actually not for the job we're doing. I bought him for another reason. And we're gonna go ahead and put him on. no way should be going this slow. Maybe I better go get one of them other tractors. I don't think he's gonna cut it with this. And all of a sudden he picks up. No. It's 146 horsepower, and this is the front mower is 100, requires 100. The back requires 110. But they should you do the average of them, and that's what it should be. So it should take about 105, at least 110. Go, but then I think it's half of the average, so we might be just a little under. If I was at 200, it would work fine. If I cut one off and use just like one off. And then night, how you doing tonight? Might have a solution for this if I go and buy it, but I'm doing all right. Good besides my back killing me. Let's see if we can't find something that would do better than that on the other end of the spectrum, the older end of the spectrum. Right here. That's the one that we're doing. It's 100, and then that one's 110. So 60 and 120. That would be a better thing, 100 and the 60. I don't know if we could sell that and get one that cheap, or that expensive, I should say. That one's 180, and that's actually a decent one. I might have to go get that thing that we got and just use it. This is 100 horsepower. It's just a deck you pull behind. Good night, sweet dreams. Both of those are only 2 meters. This one's about the same as 3.4. That one's 1.8. This is the one I was looking for, though. This is 4 meters. Now, if we could find a front end that was a little bit older and a little bit less horsepower. Now that one it's not as wide, but they're only 50 horsepower. Just looking for something that's a lower. Oh, they've got their own MacDon out now. Huh. All right. The one that we're using is 3.9 meters. It's okay, but it's not cutting. This one is 60 horsepower. And I can use a different tractor, but I'm trying to do something a little different. So if we use this guy in conjunction with maybe one of these other headers, I don't know. That with that being 60 horsepower, I would think that it might do a little better. But maybe that 60 horsepower one. Let's do a sort by horsepower. Okay. So it didn't sort it right. Trying to figure it out. Base horsepower. Ascending. And yeah. Do it that way. And it should, I think it should do right. No. Still not doing right. Okay. Let's just go back to sort. And I believe it's by price. Ascending. And yes, that should be the base. So, this guy's 5,000. We're going to attempt to do this. I'm going to buy him and just... You know what? No. Okay, hold on. I know what he is. Just give me a second. Okay. Now let's go buy him. I know it's going to save. So I'm probably not going to be on but maybe 30, like 20 to 30 minutes to maybe 3 hours total. So like another 45 minutes at the absolute max, just to let y'all know. I'm feeling a little better, but I need to just lay down and just kind of relax for a little bit. Tomorrow we're going for family dinner. Mama, do you know what all she's cooking? I know we're having meatloaf, but I don't know what we're having with it. I might have to go get me a salad on the way, if we even are able to go. I don't know if we're going to have other stuff or not. Okay. We're going to grab this. And let's make it John Deere green. With the design color being John Deere yellow. Yeah. Missing configuration hub color. Let's make that yellow. The rim color we'll make green. Nope. Nope. Wrong one. Wrong one. And just like that, it's a John Deere. We're going to just buy it outright. Now, I am going to also purchase the one that goes on the front. This one is 2.2 meters, but it is a goes at 8. This one goes at 15, right? Yeah. How much does this one go? 13. He's a little bit better, I think. So I don't know. That's an old one. You can look at it and see it's an older one. It's only 3,900, so maybe we should just do this one. I don't think it'll matter too much. So can we change the colors? Yes, the main color. And it's a John Deere. Okay. We're going to attempt to do this now. Let's see how that works. We've still got that Husqvarna. The reason I got that... We've got this one, and I will still use this one with a better mower. But if I'm mowing, I want to do the old style, and I don't care about the other stuff. I'm having fun, so. This one just is not suitable for this tractor, which is crazy because when I mowed before, I used the other tractor like this that has the top on it, and it done fine. So, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully this will work. Total combined power of these two is under that of the tractor, so it should be fine. We'll see if it works. Not going any faster. What in the world? Okay, it's even with my tire. I don't know. Maybe. It doesn't matter. We got two mowing setups now. We got an old cheapo and another one's a little bit better. We got three mowing setups. I think that we're just going to have to get a different tractor to do this because this is just not working for us. If I look at that, I think that we need to put the nose onto the right side of the nose over where the edge of the grass is. to be the outside of my tire. I can do that. Just trying to figure out where I need to be at to actually cut. Got this section done. I'm going to go ahead and let my last ad play, and then I am going to get out of here and let my back rest. All right. I wonder if this one could actually do any better. 107. Yeah. All right, we're going to look at something before we end. There's a windrower. I'm going to grab it. Go all the way to the bottom first. Okay, actually, back up here, there was something I just seen. It was a front mower. We might sell some of that. Oh, no. That's a harvester thing. Okay. Here we go. How much is the square balers? 22,000. I can still bale my normal stuff with this one. I don't know how large they are though. It says it's 2 meters wide. I don't know. That one only requires 50 horsepower. That's 195. 115. So that's not a bad one. And it can do everything. It's a John Deere as well. I like that. That one's 80. That's 120. This one can do 180 to 240. I don't know what the difference is besides maybe the colors. You know what? Hold on. It's a no. I'll just go pick it up because no, I won't. I'm just gonna have it delivered here. Hold on. I will just have it delivered here. Alright. Alright, so when I am done ordering a few things, then we'll do what we're gonna do. So we're gonna buy this baler right here. I'll take that the way it is. John Deere twine, I don't care. I guess we're gonna do John Deere twine. Wheel setup, wide tires. How much is the difference? $2,000. Heck, no. Trailborg is fine, but let's look and see if there's a different one. Okay, Michelin has got the kind of tread that I like, and I prefer that tread if possible. I guess we're going to pay a little bit more then. Hey, do the BTK. Let's go in here. And yes, we'll buy that. Okay. The next thing, it was a windrower, so I definitely want to get that. It was in here. I just got to find it. It was around this area, so just kind of look as I go through. Here it is. 7.4. Go ahead and switch over. Uh, 7.4. 8. Well, yeah, if I can do 8, I'll do 8 then. That's nice. Okay, buy that. Okay. I think that was the only two things there. 2.5%, so $620. That's fine. I'm not really sure what to do about that, though. We've got some extra mowers now. I don't think that we need them, but we might fix something up. We might not. I might sell these. They were just a little too high powered, I should say, for what I want it to do. I don't know. We got those. Anything else that we need that anybody out there can think of that we might need right now? Now, woo! Hey, Henry. Henry, I'm about to leave, just so you know. We should have a bale trailer. I think we bought it. Did we not? Didn't we buy a bale trailer last night? Yeah, we did. That is a bale trailer. I don't know why it's in there, but yeah. Okay. I know what it is that we're going to look for. We're going to look for a John Deere tractor that is a 200 horsepower or more. So, that guy can mow with that mowing setup, and I know that he can. That's what's so weird about it. I don't think that we have another John Deere that. Let's just go to here and look for them. I don't think we have one that we can do. Oh, hold on. Okay. I don't think we have one that we can do what I want to do with it. $190. 220. 175. So he would be 69,000. And he is. I know he's capable of doing it, but I don't know why the other one isn't. I'm just a little bit lost on that. We had another one right up in here that went up to 228. I want to check these. This is supposed to be the same tractor. It's definitely not. We're going to see if we can find one that is what I actually want. Nope. Huh. You can't put wide wheels on this. Why? That is so weird. Okay. It would be 115 for a 228, but it's not what I want. Well, all right. Well, if I can't find what I want, I ain't going to worry about it until later. I'm going to head on out. Thank y'all for being here with me tonight. We might pick up something else later. I don't really know. But that one is a little bit better than the one I was looking at. It's not as bad, but I mean it's got not as good horsepower, but it is a good tractor. All right. Anyway, that's where we're gonna head on out. I'm gonna turn that off, and when we come back, we will go on back up there and start getting some of that stuff done. I'll windrow it up, and if we turn it into hay, we'll just bring it down here and let it do it. I guess what we could do actually is we could have one field that we do turn into hay, so I need a tedder, and then another field that we, I guess, do ourselves. But if you look, we've got a lot of TMR. So, let's see here. If you look here, it says we've got 17,000 liters of TMR already. So, and that's just from putting grass in there. I think that that's TMR we already had, so I don't know. Maybe that is what that is. We already had some. Anyway, we'll turn that off, and we'll do one field in hay, one field as grass. We'll do one field as pure silage, I guess. I don't know how it's supposed to work, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great night.